the 426 on the hood. Nice. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today I'm with my friend Toby Shine, and we've got John Ward on the phone with us for this next car. Toby, what year, make, and model is this one of yours?
John, 67, isn't it?
Yes, 67 yeah. Plymouth GTX.
67
Hemi convertible.
Yes. So John was the owner. You bought this car in about 2001. John, tell us a little bit about this car before I share it, okay?
Oh, well, sure. It was, I bought it. I'm the third owner. I bought it from the second owner, my best friend. And I found the ad for it in the Cleveland paper in about 1980. I'm
going to show the car a bit while you're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he went and met with the original owner, who's we're still in contact with, and out in Tiffin, Ohio, and bought the car and brought it home. And, you know, he worked on it somewhat, and then he had it till about 1984. And I bought it from him, and I had it till, about, 5 years ago. And my health took a turn, and Toby was kind enough to buy it from me.
Got it. All right. So thanks for sharing the car with us. And I'm going to give the phone back to Toby and review the rest of your car, if that's okay.
Of course.
Thanks so much, John. Gary Bennett along with Toby Shine. Toby's the owner. Toby, it's not a big surprise why you like this one.
I like all my cars, but this is a special one.
This is a special car. I'm going to take Gary Bennett. Gary, it's good to see you. I know you do a lot of work with cars, auctioning, things like that. It's good to have you with us. I'm going to take Gary and we're going to run around your car a little bit. Is that okay?
Sure. Take a ride.
All right, we'll do just that.
Let me say one thing.
Yeah,
First
please.
of all, thank you for doing this. And secondly, in all the years that I was at Barrett Jackson selling cars, I've never seen a Hemi-powered GTX convertible. I mean, that's how rare that car is. And you know, I've sold thousands of cars at Barrett Jackson. Never seen another one.
So let's go take a look at our car and have some fun. Thanks, guys. So here we have the front of the car. We just got done talking to Toby and John and Gary. Gary, what's your thoughts on this car as you see it?
Well, I think, look how subtle the 426 is. I mean, these cars were just not in your face about what they were like on the street. It's very subtle, and I love that about them. I think that's really neat. It does say Hemi on the side and a little bit bigger tag than the one on the back, but it's still spectacular.
Yeah, I agree. And just the opportunity to see one of these is so unique in itself. It's one thing to see a GTX, which is the upgrade, but then they have that word Hemi right there. Beautiful red line tires. Go ahead.
This was the first year for the GTX. That makes this car even more spectacular. I mean, it's a GTX convertible, which is 426 Hemi in it for a power plant. It's amazing.
Let's go take a look at that 426 Hemi. I'll have you open that up.
Here we go.
People want to get right to the main attraction.
Yeah, this is the magic secret sauce right here.
That's great. Even the sun's beaming on it. I'm just going to go that way, try to get that off the... Look at that. With the crinkle valve covers. You have your tag there of the car. Your nice insert there. I don't care how many times you look at a Hemi engine, you always get excited.
You know, you do. There's just something about this whole thing, looking back that many years ago.
Yeah.
And what this is, I mean, it's just, we're so happy, we're so blessed to be able to even be here.
Exactly.
And seeing this.
Right.
What an opportunity.
I agree.
It is.
Yeah, I appreciate it that Toby shares his cars with us. He's a big fan of the channel and he does what he can to help us. Let's fire it up, shall we?
You betcha. It's always the best part to me, Lou.
Yeah. smooth. That's smooth. Can you step on the brakes for a second? There we go. All right. I'll just listen to it idle for a minute. Oh, listen to that drum beat. You can put the baby to sleep on that one. Gary, go ahead, give it a rev. One more good one. Nice. All right, and on that note, we'll turn it around. And the trunk and treats we have are really just to define what we have. We have the window sticker, how many of these GTX Hemi convertibles there were. There's your broadcast sheet. Here's the Galen Govier information talking about this car. Your punch card, your details from Chrysler. You've got right here your details here. Some more details of the quantity and how you would break that down. We've taken the piece for the trunk out and you could see the jack right there. So we'll go right back to our car. We'd put it in the sun and we'd show you the back. And as you can see, you've got the Plymouth script there. Gary, share with me your thoughts.
Well, I think we shouldn't forget Plymouth is no longer a manufacturer of automobiles anymore. A lot of people aren't even sure what that is anyway. But that being said, look how subtle that Hemi emblem is. It's about 3 inches long and about maybe 5/8 or 3/4 of an inch high, and it's not like a Boss 9 where it's 3 inches high on the side of the car. They did this to make this car more of a street sleeper, and they accomplished it. I mean, you don't know what you're up against until you see it go by and see its taillights.
Which I'm sure a lot of people have. Again, we're featuring that cap. I'm going to open the door as we go into the interior. And as I share with you that, you can see the door has the metal on the top, the metal on the bottom, the nice insert in the center. Look at the interior. From here you can see we have a tach, your instrumentation with the correct amount of miles. That's 73,000 original that you're seeing there. We have our lights, our wiper. Your details there, your Plymouth badging, your great console at the center. Even these seats, as I show the buckets, these are original interior too. Notice one thing as we look in the interior, this is correct shoulder harnesses on a convertible. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. And as I sit inside it, I also notice we have the radio there. Our Belvedere GTX there. And there's no word Hemi in the inside, just to hear the sound of it outside.
The tachometer certainly gives it away a bit in a convertible like
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
A console like that.
Well, gentlemen, the only thing I think that's left to do is we need to take it for a ride.
Let's go.
All right.
Toby says it's okay.
You bet.
Let's go. Well, that's a great way to start the ride video, coming off an intersection. And as we look down the hood, you can see that 426 badge right there. And just look at the environment we've got here. Beautiful. Gary, we couldn't have picked a better day to take this car out, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man, it's been fantastic. That's why we live here.
This is
at the
wonderful.
end of the day, it's just so wonderful. And I couldn't be happier.
Let's see if we can turn it around in the circle.
Right here.
All right.
Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
There we go. Look at that mountain right there.
Shame I have to slow down for a bus.
I'm glad you did. We'll change the whole video if we didn't. But this is great. How does it feel? You've driven in a lot of cars.
Oh, I love this. I mean, what it does, it takes you back to a comfortable place in your life. I mean, cars and music do that. And,
Yeah.
And, you know, in 1967, I was trying to think, I think I was 20 3,
Yeah.
maybe 4, and you know, you just look at that, wow. And to have the opportunity to drive a car this nice, this original, the way they were in 1967, there are people that would never have the opportunity to do what we're doing right
That's
now.
right. That's why I like to share these videos with people so they can experience the time travel back to 1967. And this is the best way to do it. When you get a car that looks just like this, I love the color on it, and it's just a great cruiser. And the 426 sounds very comfortable, but yet it can get angry very quick.
Oh boy. and what's really cool about this
Yeah.
is there are a lot of guys, not all guys are car guys, and I get that, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But there are so many guys that have experience with these cars, and there are women that have had a lot
Yeah.
of experiences with these. I mean,
Yeah.
my boyfriend had one. They were sitting up in the front seat. And
Yep.
there was a lot of talk about these cars in, because this car, the console, a lot of girls didn't like that. They couldn't sit on the console.
That's true.
They wanted to sit next to the guy.
That's right.
I mean, it just, what a time, huh?
Yeah, it's great car, great time. Well, Gary, always a treat getting a chance to see you. So much fun to do a video with you. Thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Thank you for letting me be here. I'm thrilled.
My pleasure.